Hello everyone, my name is Titi Tiashapanish. I'm from Princess Julapon Science High School globally, and today I will be presenting my project Coder, teaching basic programming with online game through HTML5 website. Due to the COVID-19 outbreak, the Ministry of Education established the online learning environment for the safety of students, parents, and school associates by using programs such as Google Meet and Zoom to conduct an online classes. However, these changes came with problems. One such problem is inappropriate learning environment. When you have an inappropriate learning environment, you can't really focus. When you can't focus, you can't study well. When you can't study well, you get bad grades, and that led to stress. So, my solution to this problem is to create an educational video game. Now, the project's objective is to 1. Create an educational video game about basic programming. 2. Encourage self-learning of participants. And 3. The video game must be accessible via smartphone and computers. Now, these are the software and hardware I have to work with. First up is GDevelop. GDevelop is a game engine, and a game engine is basically a program that helps you create video game. Next up is Piskel. Piskel is art and animation program used to create art and animation for my game. Next up, Dreamweaver. Dreamweaver is a web design program. I use this to make a website to put my game on. Next up is an HTML5 browser. Any browser will do, Google Chrome, even Internet Explorer. Next up is Aperture 24. I use this as a virtual web hosting program, basically to see how my site will look like and how my game will land. Next up, the two hardware I use, a computer and a smartphone. Here is the overview of the game. Coder, educational video game on basic programming. You can play it on computers and smartphones that support HTML5 browser. It is a single-player puzzle game with 5 stages. The gameplay is as follows. The player controls a robot character by arranging commands, programming with algorithm and logic, similar to flowchart. You have to collect every fact in each level without running into obstacles or running out of commands. Next up is my development method from an idea to a video game. First, I have an idea. Next up, I turn that idea and write down the concept. After I write down the concept, I try to organize it into flowchart. Next up is to code the program. However, during that time, I will also be creating assets, the art and animation for the game. Then finally, code. When coding is finished, I playtest the game with other people, find what's wrong with it, I go back to the code and do it again, refining the code, playtesting it, do it over and over again for many different systems for the video game, and after that, finally, after I'm satisfied, then we have a video game. Here is some screenshots during development. On the left right there is the flowchart for one of the main systems of the game. Next up is me designing a level for, I think this is level 3. Next up is a sample of the code. There are a lot more code than this, but this is what I screenshot to show. Next up below that is me working on the art and animation using the Piskel program, and you can see the animation like that. Right, next, let's explain the gameplay a bit. Objective: correctly arrange commands to collect all flags in each level while avoiding obstacles. Now, from the right there is the command zone. Now, inside the command zones are a bunch of commands: forward, rotate, if, else, loop. Now, how to use these commands? You use them by dragging them into the control zone. You can drag these commands and then arrange them, and after you are done with that, you can click the play button on the bottom left of the control zone, and then you can see how it interacts with the stage zone, where you can see the action happening on the screen. Next up right here is a short video of me going through one of the level in the global coder game. Yeah, I am arranging command. I am setting the command to tell it what to do, like to move one step forward, two step forward, to rotate clockwise or anti-clockwise. And there we go, level clear. Next up is the results. After level 5, we have our tester do some feedback. Now, 14 out of 25 are using smartphone and the rest is using computers. And here is the 4 questions that we asked. 1. Is lobocoder easily accessible for you? 2. Is lobocoder visually appealing to you? And 3. Is lobocoder easy and simple to understand for you? And finally, does lobocoder help you understand basic programming? Now, these here are the results. They are on maximum of 5 stars, lowest 0 star. Now, for a conclusion. Development of an educational video game in accordance to the project's objective is successful. The result it had on participants/user is positive according to the collected feedback. There are many points that can be improved upon, and we keep working and improving on this project. Next up is the development obstacle, bugs, glitches, and errors during the command. Then the limitation of the game engine and our inexperience to design a website made it hard to use with the smartphone. And that is it for my presentation. You can try out the game by following that QR code right there. Thank you very much for checking out my presentation.